Hmm. I want to make sure the fan. Sorry for the wind blowing, guys. I just want to make sure the fan's out of the way. Give it a minute. I want to make sure the fan. Sorry for the wind. That's feedback. Sage, thank you. I'm just giving 5 minutes for a bunch of the 5 additional minutes for a bunch of people to come inside the room, because not everyone saw when I made the post who was not following me on Twitter. So yeah, so just hold off for that, because I'm
Giving people time to get their notification to come through because we don't want to start talking and then have 5,000 people come
asked
10 minutes later.
what happened exactly.
Yeah, so we're giving time for everybody because we know we're gonna have a lot of people tonight. So get your snacks, get your drinks, get
Popcorn,
ready.
peanuts, whatever is it you into, get it all ready. Um, I feel that this is perhaps either the second to last or the very last time I'm ever going to get involved in this Etika situation ever again. This has to stop. This is perpetuating the degradation of mental health. This is called a YouTube sickness. I'm about to. The evisceration is coming. And we're going to do this one without cursing. This is why we're on a private call. Some people just can't watch their mouth. Because we're going to address. This is. You know what I don't like? I hate. Hate's a strong word. And we're not starting yet. Consider this the preface. I really dislike it annoys me to see people's self-righteous view on things. I really hate it. It's just so into themselves. 2.5 minutes left. And this is just crazy. It's just crazy. Oh wow, Jarion just got off of work. You just in time.
Oh, shout out to Jarion.
134 people in the room. Yeah. The YouTube sickness. We're gonna address this today. This is gonna get aired out. It's gonna get aired out. Big
Hey, I just let me before we get into it, Bebop. If you want to talk about clout chasing, talk to Keemstar, talk to Jake Paul, talk to any
wait.
person.
He trying to say I'm clout chasing?
Yeah,
He has no idea
he
what
says.
he has no idea what I'm going to talk about. That's the sad
that-
part.
that-
My man took a look at the thumbnail and read an ambiguous title and said clout chasing. This is what I'm talking about. The YouTube sickness. I'm about to expose all of y'all. Watch. 1 minute.
Nico, you're on the right mindset, but don't worry.
Just hold on.
You guys are in for a treat tonight.
Triforce ain't like these other YouTubers that y'all know. We keep it a billion here. Y'all got me all.
Hold on. Shout out to Nintendo Kate. I see you.
Hi, Nintendo Kate.
Unforgiven sins. I see you. All right, Triforce. The chat getting kind of hot. Let me know that the chains are on. I'm ready to break loose. I just saw Avengers. What is it? Age of Ultron. Yes, I know I'm behind. I'm trying to catch up and see Infinity War, but I need to break these chains.
All right,
Let me know.
Coming. 20 seconds.
All right, let's get it.
Thank you, Enduring Soul. I've been in the Nintendo community before some of these guys was born, and you talk about me clout chasing. I'm a OG. Stay in your lane, boy. I've been minding my business. You know how much people hit me up? Triforce. And I just be like, so what? Mind your business. I've been telling people mind their business forever. But today, Etika nearly died. Today, he nearly died. And that's why I made that video. And that's why I'm streaming. Because some of you people, you ain't from the hood. Some of y'all aren't black. Some of y'all don't understand our language, our lingo, or what we even mean by anything. And Etika is 100% right. The revolution will not be televised. It'll be on YouTube. Stupid. All right. Let's get this in. Before we start, I'm going to run something by you guys real quick. So it's going to take about 5 minutes, because unlike other platforms of social media, there's a very powerful word. And the meaning behind the word strengthens the understanding of what a person is trying to communicate to people. And a lot of these social media platforms don't use this word. Context. So I'm going to open up with some lyrical bars. Pause for a second. You may be saying, what the hell? What is Triforce talking about? It is very important for you guys to hear what I'm going to say. I'm going to repeat the bars. I'm going to break down each of the bars, so it puts into context what we're going to talk about regarding the situation with Etika. If I don't do this, you will not be able to understand where I am coming from, which is why a lot of people don't understand where Etika is coming from. And because you don't understand, you fear. Because you fear, you do irrational things, or you just go, the person is crazy. If Etika was crazy, he would not be back on Twitter, because there are people who are certified professionals that can determine whether or not you're nuts. And everyone's like, yeah, but clearly there's something mentally wrong with him. But he was just in police custody, and he was just cleared. If he was actually mentally crazy, they would not clear him. They would hold him and put him in a ward. So, and like people, but this is the third time. Yes, and clearly, if it's the third time and they released him the third time, then he's not crazy. Can he be flustered? Yes. Can he have a mental breakdown? Yes. That does not mean he's insane. So, in order for you guys to get this, I'm going to have to go over this. So this is Eminem's lyrics. It's called I'm a Soldier. He says, never what we're going to do before I start the lyrics, I'm going to change the words so it applies to the YouTube gaming community. So some words I'm going to change so you can understand where it is. Never was a gamer, just infatuated with games. Never was a pro till he graduated to one and got the rep of a pro gamer for winning tournaments. Took the image of a gamer, kept shit appealing. Willing to stick out my neck for respect if it meant life or death. 1 second. Never lived to regret what I said. When you're me, people just want to see if it's true, if it's you, what you say in your games, what you do. So if you feel, so if they feel as part of your obligation to fulfill, when they see you on the streets face to face, are you for real? Let's stop there. A lot of you guys do not understand this. A lot of you people who are watching these YouTubers and a lot of the YouTubers themselves, none of y'all are real. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying you're not genuine people, you're just not who you actually are. You aren't. You think you are. You think you're in control. You think you have everything mapped out. This whole, if you look at the title of this stream, it's called The Mental Degradation of Mental Health. If you think I'm here to talk about Etika, you're sadly mistaken. I'm here to talk about you. That's why those who sitting there like clout chasing, ain't no clout chasing here. We're here to talk about the YouTube illness. It's actually a mental disease that's structured to control the masses. The revolution will not be televised. Everything you think you say, everything you think you do, you're being influenced and controlled. It's called inception. I don't think you know this. And the reason why Etika broke down is because he realized it. That he's in a system of the matrix. All right, hold on for a second. Bowser says, yo, just wanted to give you this before the actual event goes down. Thanks for everything you do, by the way. Thank you, Bowser. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Bowser. Thank you for the $5.
All right. When Etika had that mental breakdown, I hit him up in the DMs. And I said, when he came out of the hospital or whatever, and I was like, you good? And he's like, he's good, right? And I was like, good. You've escaped the matrix. Now, some of y'all like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Is this guy crazy? He's talking about the matrix. Black people, African people, we have a way in talking, not in code, but we talk in spiritual references. That's why we're so godlike when it comes to rapping. We're ridiculous when it comes to metaphors. Some of you can't understand our metaphoric ways of saying certain things, so you think we're crazy. No, it's not we're crazy, and you're not crazy either. You just don't understand. But before you say, let me just be an intelligent individual and ask, what do you mean by that? You guys go, since I can't understand, he probably doesn't mean anything else by it, so this clearly means he's crazy. No, idiot. Ask questions. This is how we talk to each other. This is how black people in the hood talk to each other. That's why we invent words and slogans and slangs. And there's a lot of people out there that don't like black people, but they take our slogans and their slangs and they market them and they put them out in the world. So, Etika has escaped the matrix. Etika has become more conscious to what's going on in the world as a whole. For someone who went to the dark web, you would kind of like, yeah, he's probably seen some that he should probably never have seen. And he's come to understand this. So what does this have to do with the rap thing here? That bar that I read to you is that gamers have to literally create a persona, right? Where they never live to regret what they said. When you're them, people just want to see if it's true, if it's you. What you say in your games is what you do. So if they feel as they're part of their obligation for you to fulfill, when they see you in the streets face to face, is it for real? That's why these YouTubers do what they do. It's the audience. It's the audience's fault. I was in Etika's house when you guys, and I'm saying you guys, and you can't tell me it ain't you. I'm going to tell you a story you don't know. Because I was in Etika's house when it happened. I'm going to show you why it's you, not him. Remember the stream when Etika had it? Where he says he's going to drink this 200 proof Devil Springs or whatever the hell his water was, or alcohol? I was in the living room. I was doing my work. Etika came storming out of his room. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. So he went to go get the alcohol, right? And I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. He's like, whoa, what? And I said, yo, before you do any of your wild craziness. And I gave him my bagels. Some of you already know this story because I told this story in a prior stream before, but it wasn't an Etika eccentric stream, so a lot of people don't even know about this. But since we have now, for the first time on my stream in a long time, 364 people here watching because the thumbnail has Etika in it, so this gotta be drama. Let's get in there. You're making my exact point. Because if I did a stream talking about the positivity of charities, what we're doing in the gaming scene, going to Africa, helping to build infrastructures, jobs, and blah, 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 we'll have 30 people in here. But since we're talking about drama and BS, we're going to have, in fact, that's going to hit 400 soon. But going back to the point with Etika, before he went to go get the Devil Springs, I gave him some bagels. He said, what's this for? I said, eat it. Because when you drink the Devil Springs, the yeast in the bagels will absorb most of it so you don't die. Oh, good joint, Armed Force, thanks. He just gobbled him down, right? Now, if he was really suicidal and crazy or mentally deranged, why would he have the logic to agree with eating the bagels? So now we go back to another question. Why are you doing this, Etika? Because you guys donated like $400 to him to do it. I watched you guys on the stream. In fact, if Etika didn't delete his old YouTube channel, you could go back and watch people. Yo, I'll drink it. I'll drink the booze. $100. Or I'll get it right now. The next person donated $200. I'll get it. And they donated $200. So wait, what type of audience are y'all? What if I wasn't there?
Hold on right there, because you're addressing something that's going on in the chat. A lot of people in the chat, I don't care about this. I just care about Etika.
Then you're making my point. Then you're making my point. You're making the point. You are not here because you care. Because what I'm talking about has everything to do with the mental disorder. The audience is what's making, you see how you go, Etika is getting mentally unstable. Well, here's a logic. Why? How? What? 3 questions. And we're already at 400. 3 questions. How is Etika becoming mentally unstable? What is making Etika mentally unstable? Why is it making him mentally unstable? No one wants to ask these questions? You just think he just went nuts? Just because he went nuts? You are the problem. We had a friend called Anime Bay. I'm going to show you how disgusting the YouTube audience is. The mental degradation of people's health. She has an illness. I don't want to get into her business about the illness. She needed medicine. She had no money. She jumped on a stream to see if she can contact her gaming community and people who support her and her subscribers to donate some money to her so that she could get medicine. Right? Okay, fair enough. She said for her stream, she will take as many shots as possible and get pissed drunk until she could raise the money to get her medicine. When we got to the stream, because it was thanks to hands of God who told us, yo, Anime Bays, something's going on. When we got to our stream, she was halfway gone. All right, guys, I'm going to take the next one. Hopefully I get $10 for this. And she drank it. And I'm like, what? And someone donated. Someone donated it to her.
We all literally came over and we told her, we will donate to you
if you stop drinking. Because we were like,
that day vividly.
We was like, your audience is killing you. The audience is paying for you to become even more ill for you to get the money to make yourself better. You wondering who's crazy, her or the people? It's the people. We live in a society where a guy's in a fight with someone on the street and the Easter Bunny jumps in to help the guy. And what were other people doing? They were on their phones filming. Orwellian society.
But Triforce, if I don't record the fight, how do I get my validation on social media?
Exactly. If I don't record the fight, I can't get it on World Star. So the problem aren't the people. It's not the content creators. It's the audience. Because the audience is getting what they're paying for.
Like Triforce, let's keep it a buck. The stream on Instagram, 20,000+ people.
Mm-hmm.
Were they watching because they just cared about Etika so much? Nope. No, the real reason was that people were watching.
They wanted to see if he was going to get shot.
They wanted to see if he was going to get killed on live stream.
Yep. And if Etika got killed on live stream, whoever that was his live stream, it would have been in the millions.
Oh, he would have been a martyr.
Yeah. And then, when he said the revolution would be televised, he was real. Oh, now you get it. He has to die first. Like Nipsey Hussle. When Nipsey been in the hood. Helping from the streets. Now he dead. Every YouTuber has a Nipsey Hussle video. Oh, you have to die first.
People only care
when
you die.
So if I died, then the 15 years of work I did with Reggie would matter. Then the video I made about Reggie and the work I did, that be in the hundreds of thousands, if not a million plus.
California dude, it doesn't matter if Etika isn't Nipsey.
They're missing the point. How can you not?
You're missing the point. If that's what you got from that comparison,
this is nuts.
You need to go back to school, my guy.
This is why I read off that lyrics from Eminem so that they could get the context. The people that you so-called care about in your social media, they are not who they are. They are who you want them to be. You know how much people came? Triforce, man, I love your content. Why don't you have more viewers, Triforce? Because I'm not what you guys want me to be. I've said that many a times. You can ask Nintendo Cade, C&D. Yo, is C&D okay? Actually, C&D is better off now than he ever was. Because C&D does not want you guys to turn him into something he's not. That's why he backed up. He felt the content he was creating was being put into a void of nothingness. I know this for a fact because I spoke to him. That's why you guys don't see a lot of Triforce, man. Now that you got a computer, 31,000 subscribers, start putting out vlogs, man. Let's see what's going on in Jamaica and blah, blah, blah. So I did. When I put out vlogs about my actual life and what I'm actually doing and stuff like that, realistically.
Hold on. I pause it because someone says Triforce get a job and it was deleted. Thank you, Zuru.
No, wait, time
out. Get a job.
Time out. Moderators, unless they use the N-word or anything that's terms of service that would get the stream hit, do not delete anyone's comment. Let the haters
leave them up.
And the supporters alike be able to view their opinion. There's nothing wrong. Get a job. You're right. This is my job. If I don't do YouTube, I can't live in this world. In Jamaica. One second. Here, I'm getting paid right now for my job. One moment. KYH9. Etika really needs to get away from YouTube. He needs to disconnect from social media and crap. This whole crap is toxic. YouTube streaming is all the passion, the poison of this show brushes with even less stability. Thank you. So for the person who said Triforce go get a job, I just made $10 right there. I made and Bowser donated $5. I made $15 in 24 minutes. People can't get that at McDonald's in America, and they're actually doing real work versus what I'm doing, which isn't real work. So it's just what it is. And no one tells Etika to get a job, or C&D to get a job, or PewDiePie to get a job, or Logan Paul to get a job, or any of these YouTubers who get donations. So here's what it really is. Stop being mad because I'm getting paid more by the hour than what your job is giving you. Hold that. That's the cards God gave you. Deal with it. Just like I have to deal with third world stuff, you deal with your first world stuff. Anyway, moving back to what I was saying. If you guys want Etika to be better, then you be better. When Etika comes on in his stream and he's talking about topics and content and stuff like that, then engage Etika on a positive, constructive, morally and ethically, and morally and ethically and through principality, which is really just principle, but I just like saying pality like that, right? If you really care for his health, stop sitting here and say you care, but then I'm looking on his Twitter. Etika will make a comment on Twitter. It says 9 seconds ago. This shit will say 200 comments. How is that possible?
Crazy.
How do you get to 200? Y'all not commenting because you really have anything of real concern to Etika. You're commenting because this is the popular thing to talk about right now. And someone will say, but Triforce, you're guilty of the very same thing. And you are right. But look at the difference of my circumstance. I don't get into Etika's business. I try to avoid it. When the situation last year happened to Etika, everyone hit me up. People literally tweeted me in public. You Triforce, Etika. I'm like, why are these people bothering me? I had to make a video, and the video was called Mind Your Business. People wouldn't mind their business. I made a video that went in depth on why you should mind your business. So that everyone knows I'm not just saying that to just be a belligerent scumbag. Then, Etika says he's going to take a pistol and shoot himself. Melon Rap. Thank you for the $10 donation, Melon Rap. So that's $25 in 27 minutes. I wonder who working that, who's doing that right now in America. $25 in 27 minutes. That's like $1 a minute. Let me know who's doing that right now. Anyway, but thank you, Melon Rap. You guys are not helping his situation when you come on a stream or you come on a social media and all you're doing is giving him these random things to talk about, and then you have the defenders and then the detractors. The detractors say something, the defenders jump in, they create an argument, the detractors judge Etika, I just find it crazy how they judge Etika. He's mentally unstable. So the paramedics, who are the professionals, released an unstable person back into the public.
3 different times.
3 different times. Recently, literally less than 24 hours ago. Not even less than 24 hours ago. Less than 6 hours ago. So these professionals are wrong, and you social media, social justice warriors are right. They're wrong. They're wrong. He's actually crazy. They should have kept him. That's what you're saying. So who wants to argue that logic? Argue with me. Argue with me. Yeah, but didn't you see it? They tied him down in the straitjacket on the. They do that to protect him and to protect them. That's called protocol. Idiots. Sorry, honey. It's protocol. That's why they tied him down. So he doesn't become a danger to himself and the people around him. When they got him into wherever, who knows what happened behind closed doors at the hospital, if they gave him any type of antidepressant, whatever, medicine, or he was just calm down. You okay?
Hold on. Let me interject, right? So, the girlfriend, Alice, or whatever her name is, I believe it's Alice Peak on Twitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And before she had gotten blocked, before Etika blocked her, she was giving us updates on the previous encounter when he was housed in, I want to say, a psychiatric ward. And what she said is it's not a mental facility in which they diagnose and treat you. Their goal is just to stabilize. And from my perspective, that's where Etika has been going. So
he never went to a mental home.
So if he's being stabilized and the people there say that he's good and he's allowed to go back into the free world, there it is. Is he really that insane as everyone's speculating to be? You gotta think about that.
Someone says, you got a point with the paramedics are professionals, but how come he's posting disturbing images on Twitter? What are you talking about? He went on the dark web with you guys. You guys didn't see it was a problem then? You complaining now because he posted something on Twitter? Clearly, it can't be that disturbing, because if it was really disturbing, Twitter would just close his account. So this is just your opinion. I'm sorry. This is just your opinion on what's disturbing. But when he was on the dark web, no one says, yo, this is disturbing. Shouldn't it have been disturbing for him to be on the dark web to begin with? But how many... I'm sorry, go on.
Sorry, you don't even have to go that far. When he deleted the Etika Roll Network channel and he was posting obscene material, you didn't find it disturbing then. When he came back, you didn't have a problem. Oh, Etika FRX, let's join, let's subscribe, let's watch your streams. So be consistent if we're going to criticize.
Exactly. Number two, yeah, but he deleted his channel. You guys don't know why he deleted his channel. Like I said, the how was he deleted it. No one knows what was the reason, what caused, what led to him deleting his channel, and why. No one asks. From what I got, he wanted to get away from his YouTube manager that didn't want to let him go. So he's like, well, if you're not going to let me go, I'm going to delete my channel. YouTube states you cannot delete your channel. Only YouTube can delete your channel. So he's like, really? And YouTube only deletes channel when you put things on your channel that breaks YouTube guidelines. So when Etika put porn on his YouTube, I found that funny. I was like, oh, that was genius. My man says, since I can't delete my channel, I'm going to get YouTube to delete my channel. Yeah, take that BBC. Yeah. And channel gone.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a little bit too much, but that's not, you got the point. That was a little humor there, right?
Yeah.
But that's what he did it. But everyone was like, why would he get his channel deleted? He had 700,000 subscribers. You have to be crazy. No, you don't. You have to be a capitalistic minded individual to think someone's crazy like that. Just because someone throws away money or give away a platform that can get them money doesn't mean they're crazy. How about this? Some people just don't value money as others. Did that ever cross your mind? Or everyone has to be greedy. Everyone has to be capitalistic. I hate capitalism. Did you know that? No. Slam fam, thank you for the subscription. You didn't know I hate capitalism. I completely despise it. I think capitalism will literally be the end of human civilization because it has a cap. There's a cap to capitalism. The whole purpose of capitalism is to get more. What if you have enough? Enough is never enough. Capitalism states, let me show you, for guys who don't know how business works, this is how business works in capitalism. This year, I make $100 million.
Hold on, Triforce. I just want to say something. Etika posted the stream on Twitter, and he says, tell them, we are powerful, all caps, black men.
I got you, Etika. I got you. Wakanda forever, B. I got you. We're going to get into that in a little bit.
Real recognize real.
No, he posted the stream on his Twitter. But I need to give the people the context here first before we get into that. Because when we get into that, you know what people are going to say? Triforce and Etika are both crazy. That's what they're going to say. So they don't understand him. And because they don't understand him, they just call him nuts. And I'm like, yo, how y'all just jumped in being nuts? Did anyone ask why? Does anyone know? No. Wakanda ain't for real. Ryan, now remember what I said earlier, Ryan? When I said black people speaking in spirituality and code or passion or whatever. For black people, Ryan, Wakanda means Africa. Now, I don't know if you knew that or not, but that's what Wakanda means to us. It doesn't mean that to you, but it means that to us. That's why we say Wakanda forever. Mia, thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Mia. $25. So that's $50 in 34 minutes. Yo, the way you guys are doing this, B, I think I'm at CEO level, real CEO, not like the one that I have here in Empire Arcadia, begging CEO. But anyway, let's get back to this entire situation. you guys have to understand, if you are not a part of our culture, do not demonize us because you don't understand. Try to understand us before you just jump to conclusions. John Last says, and I'm going to read this on the stream, Wakanda is just black Nazis.
Do we have to address that one?
The reason why I want to, the reason why, I know it's a little bitty, but there's a reason why, because it's about understanding. I want people to understand the sickness and understand us. So for those who don't know why we run that term Wakanda Forever, although that comes from a comic book movie, it means Africans unite and become self-determined and help yourselves. It means we're pro-black, not anti-white. It doesn't mean help ourselves kill you. It has nothing to do with you. If you're not African, mind your business. This ain't about you. It's about us. Yeah, but what if you're going to do something? You are the last thing on our mind. The absolute last. We don't care. We don't. Especially me. I'm trying to get Etika to come with me back to Africa. Yes, people, for those who don't know, I actually already went to Africa. And I'm trying to go to Africa again. And I would love to bring Etika with me. And Etika, if you're listening to the stream, B, hit me up, B. I'm going back to Africa in August. Like David Chappelle. Take a week off, dogs. Come with me to Africa, dogs. Go back to the motherland with me. Get yourself spiritually recharged. Being in America can deplete your spirit greatly. Delta Shinunawa, thank you. No problem. A lot of you guys don't understand Etika. Does Etika go buck wild? Yes. So? Does Logan Paul go buck wild? Clearly, Logan Paul goes buck wild. My man's in people's graveyards going buck wild.
I think we got another donation. You might want to check that.
Jericho Fuzz says, real talk, thank you for the stream and clearing things up. I think it's the fact that all of this happened so suddenly with Etika, and the reason why everyone is so shook up mostly is that one of my thoughts on the matter anyway. I would not have done this stream if the regular police had just arrested Etika. All right, hold on for a second. We got another donation. I'm happy you're streaming tonight, by the way. I'm not that rich. It has nothing to do with you being rich, dogs. I appreciate anything that you guys donate to me. Only 20 in my account anyway. Keep on the good work. Thank you.
And you might have missed another one earlier, so just double check.
No, I read everything. Everything that came.
Okay.
Everything that came in, I completely read. But
got it.
The thing here is, you guys, when Logan Paul, and I think I don't want to say he purposely disrespected Japan, because that's not true. In my opinion. I can't speak for anyone else. In my opinion, right? I just thought American culture, from my experience, is if you're not American, you're really not that human. That's kind of what America kind of teaches people. Or where you come from? I come from some third world country. Get back on your banana boat and go home. A word? That's how it be like that? When Paris lost 29 people, Lilt, thank you. 29 people died in a massacre in Paris. That same day, 2,000 women and children were charred with a flamethrower in Nigeria. It was never on the news. CNN had a war general come on and said, well, to be very honest with you, Africa's not our concern. Your man Trump said, these guys need to go back to their shit old countries. All right, B. And we eat this every day. Woke dudes, conscious dudes, like myself and Etika, we eat it every day. Every day. We walk in the street, we see what it is. Do anyone y'all, how many of y'all know what it feels like to just be hemmed up by the police in the street? I got it. I was walking in 125th in Harlem, train station. I had a red zip-up jumpsuit, the whole 9 yards, living in the streets of Harlem. Police just came. I was walking with my boys, just talking with them. I don't know where this happened. Came, grabbed me, threw me up on the wall, spread me, put a gun to my side, like my rib. Don't move, don't. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? And they're searching me. They find out. I was like, and then they walked away. All right, you good to go? I'm like, what the hell was that about? I had to ask the police, what was this about? So I had to go, yo, what's your name? What's your name? I had to, look at the badge, but ain't like nothing gonna happen. So, and Edu, thank you for the subscription. So what if they, sorry. So what if they, I call them or whatever. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Just like Eric Gardner. The man was just trying to sell cigarettes. He got hemmed up, choked. He's dead. Ain't nothing happened to police guys. So when we say, yo, when I watched that video of Etika going, I'm legitimately scared. Notice he said, I'm legitimately scared. In my heart of hearts, I will pray, thank you. I believe Etika thought he was gonna die. I looked at the door hinge. You know how the door hinge has the 2 prongs that connect together so it latches on the latch? One latch was broken off and the other one was barely. If you look at the edge of the door, it's bent, it's crinkled in. That means they tried to kick in the door. One moment. I'm still a new supporter to your channel, but thank you for taking the time to speak. The wisdom, keep doing the thing that keep doing your thing. Let the haters keep hating. Wakanda forever. Etika literally had to say, I have a phone in my hand, which was the smartest thing he could have said, because he wanted them to know he has a phone in his hand, so they know it's a phone. Nintendo fan, thank you, man. By the way, let me see something. Was me. Forgot to change the name. Okay, Nintendo fan. If Etika didn't tell him he had a phone, Etika felt that they were going to kick in the door and shoot first.
Etika said on the stream, I may get shot, guys.
Yeah.
He literally said that.
Exactly. I may get shot, which is why I said calling the police on Etika today put his life more at risk than any amount of devil springs he drunk, any amount of BS threats he made online about shooting himself in the head with a pistol, or him going to a mental facility. His life was this close to dying. And if you wonder why you said, because he's black. And yes, police disproportionately shoot black people over white people. If it was a white guy, the white guy would still, his life would probably be in jeopardy. Remember the Las Vegas? Get on the floor, walk to me. You have to listen to me. If you make one mistake, they just told a guy, move your hand. The guy was he was scared. The white guy was scared shitless. He moved his hand in the wrong way. They literally dumped 25 bullets from an AR into him because he moved wrong.
Let's not forget the man who was that one autistic dude who's in the group home, and the therapist that was with him with his hands up in the street.
Yes,
got shot
for having this. Why'd you shoot me?
Why'd you shoot me?
And the police officer says, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, and the police officer was cleared.
Yep.
So, us Africans in America, the war zone we live in comes with a certain level of experience. You know, like with Huey P. Newton. According to the FBI, he fought off 7 cops and they had to shoot him in the racial era that he was in. And people actually believe that. So, if you're not black, if you're not African, and I say this because black is supposed to be African, but some people don't identify with being African even though they're black. So, I'll just, in this politically correct era, we'll have to allow people to choose their options. You know, people want to be Apache helicopters, Etika wants to be God, whatever. So you allow people to do what they want. And I'll get into the God body thing, what Etika's saying later for you guys who don't understand that. Because I'm a God. So yeah, I said that on stream. I'm a God. So I guess I'm crazy too. But I'll explain that so y'all understand where we coming from. The Wakandans, anyway. When you call the police on us, we think we're gonna die.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick, just to add on to that, someone said. Also, shout out to Afro Sakurai in the chat. But one dude said that this isn't about race. If it wasn't about race, then why was Etika scared that that he was gonna get shot? Just
exactly.
Just really think about
No. The people who say it's not about race, you're the ones pulling the race card, because we're not talking about your opinion. We're talking about a fact. How many of us must be shot dead in the street by police before you get it? Oh, I know why you said stop pulling the race card. Etika didn't die today. If Etika died today, then you'd say the cops were racist. Then you'd say it. But because he didn't die, it's not racism. So our facts and opinions are invalid unless we die. That's what you're saying. That's what you're literally saying. We have to die for our opinions to be valid. Y'all must have me mixed up with these other people out here on YouTube. When y'all Trifles, you should change your channel. Nah, y'all don't control me. Y'all don't infect me with the mental illness. I've been on these streets. I'm in these streets. In fact, I'm not even in these streets, because in certain parts of Jamaica, there are no streets. They didn't even build them yet. So I'm in the third world. So your first world opinion is nice. But don't tell us Africans what the truth is. We live it. We live it back in the motherland, or back in the motherland's islands, and in Chi-Town or Brooknam in the US. Don't tell us that our experiences and how we feel means this or that. You don't get to decide that. You're not Escanor. You don't get to make those decisions. We do. All you get to do is watch and try to understand. And if you can't understand, mind your fucking business. I've been saying that for almost a year now. You can't get us. You can't understand us Wakandans. Go do what you got to do, B. Don't worry about us. We'll be all right. We take care of ourselves. We have a revolution on hand. And it's not the revolution you think. Our revolution is about bettering ourselves. It's not about getting rid of you. We do not care about you. Just like how you don't care about us. Now, for some people, oh, why is Triforce saying white people don't care? I'm not talking about white people. I'm talking about the evil people that are white. There are a lot of black people who have white supremacist mentality. I'm talking to them too. You ain't down with us, B. You's a Negropean. You're not American. You're a Negropean. You're a Negro with a European mindset. You ain't down with us. We don't want to be down with you. I've never been down with you guys. You guys come and smile in my face. No, we ain't down, B. You got this mixed up. We ain't down. We ain't from the same cloth, B. Same skin color, but we ain't rocking, B. You ain't out here with us. Y'all just try to get this man killed today. Now, to play devil's advocate, Etika does be wilding out. But I told you guys, stop calling the police on this man. Let him wild out. Let him suffer the consequences for him wilding out. But he's not crazy. Can he get to a point where he's under duress? Yes. Can he become depressed? Yes. Can he lose it sometimes? Yes. I lose it sometimes. Have you guys been in some of my streams when I'm arguing with Sahil? Y'all think Etika's crazy? Oh man, y'all don't even know the half of it. The level of cursing that goes on and the stuff that we get to is like, y'all not ready for that. Y'all are not about that life. But this isn't enough of that. I think I expressed it as best as possible. So I'm going to sum it up. Then I'm going to go to the Etika point now about understanding who Etika is. And what I'm about to tell you in terms of understanding who Etika is my understanding of Etika. It's not the definitive of who he is. It's what I think he is based on my experience with him in person and talking to him and staying at his house for the 2 weeks that I was, and the things we talked about, you guys don't talk about on his streams. The shit we talk about is grown people shit, which is why Etika be like, yo, some of the conversations again with Triforce, woo, it should be like, it be there. Like sometimes like, yo, is this nigga crazy? It be like that sometime. So I'm gonna make the closing point and move to Etika. King Sonic says, people don't understand anything, and they're on Etika's Twitter commenting like they're psychologists, when in reality they don't know anything, and he's not mentally ill. He's just never been mentally ill. People just overreacting. I just find it funny, King Sonic, that people are saying he's mentally ill when he was just around professionals who released him. The professionals are like, he's not mentally ill, that's why they released him. He even went on Twitter and put up his release papers. So people who are still here saying Etika is crazy, it's like, no, you're crazy, because there's literal physical evidence. You're reading it and you're saying otherwise. So you're crazy because you're looking at facts and saying otherwise. He's not nuts, you are, which I said in the beginning. You have a mental disorder and you project your mental disorder on content creators on YouTube. It's not just Etika. Y'all did this to C&D as well. I don't think y'all know that. That's why when y'all kept coming to me, Triforce, is C&D and Etika? I'm like, they're all right. Even if you don't know me like that or hang around me and I don't have the thousands of millions of subscribers that those guys do, fine. You know me enough. You've seen me hang around with them enough where if I tell you they're all right, they're all right. That should have been enough, right? But clearly, it's not enough. Clearly, it's not enough. I know them. If there was a problem, when something goes on, unlike some of you guys, I don't jump on social media in the public. Yo, you right, man? Like I'm really concerned. Real concerned people do the following. They have their contact information. They contact them directly. Or, if they can manage it, they go to them directly, privately. Because if something is wrong, they want to respect their privacy. So for all those who's jumping up into their business, you're disrespecting them off top because you're talking about their business on social media. Yeah, but that's his fault for blah, blah, blah. Really? The family that recently died in Venezuela because of the stuff that's going on with Nicolas Maduro and Trump and Juan Guaido. Do you guys tweet about that? I'm going to read this. I'm going to let you guys answer. I'm going to see if there's an answer. Big Chap J, thank you, Triforce. Thanks for the input. Though we might see different on some things, I see where you're a noble man with a heart and your kin. You're just out here using your time to be a blessing, and I respect you for that. Big Chap, I'm here to blow up YouTube. I'm not here to judge Etika. I'm here to judge the YouTube audience. The title, The YouTube Sickness, y'all thought I was talking about Etika. Y'all got hit with the clickbait.
Technically, it's not clickbait because
I'm talking about it. But the clickbait is they assumed. Just like how they're assuming with Etika. The subject says perpetuating the the degradation of mental health. Oh, he must be talking about Etika. You sure? You sure about that? Etika just does what you guys want him to do. That's why some of y'all donate. Y'all know who y'all are. This doesn't apply to everyone. Obviously, if you're not one of those people donating to Etika, telling him chug down vodka and kill himself, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people who have done it. You know who you are. You lucky Etika's channel's deleted because there's no evidence unless, who's that guy who always takes Etika streams and reposts them? Is it
I'm Salt, Rose
I'm Salt?
Kami.
Yeah. Go on I'm Salt and Rose Kami. That's a big up to his YouTube. Go to his YouTube channel. Go watch Etika's streams. Go look at some of the donations he get and some of the things that people tell him to do. I'm talking to you guys. You guys are the problem. You guys are the sickos who perpetuate the mental degradation of the content creators and your other peer audience members. And the ones who cheer behind it. You're the problem. That's what this stream is about. So if you came here looking for me to blast the homie, wrong. We Wakandans stick together, better or worse. We don't judge our brothers. We see them and they need help, we help them. We don't judge our sisters. We see them and they need help, we help them. We don't jump on social media and start blasting them and start talking about, oh, he deserved this. One dude literally said, Etika needs to face the consequences. So what you're saying is that if the SWAT came in and killed him, that was the consequence for him doing whatever he did to bring the police there? That's the consequence? Death? This is the madness. This is the sickness. You're the problem. You are the problem. So, you guys want to help Etika? Triforce said it in 2018. Triforce is going to say it one more time. Mind your business. Yeah, but we're concerned about mind your business. For those in the hood who don't understand, let me break it down for you. Mind your neck. Mind your business. Get out of people's space. If you get out of this space, they'll be better off. C&D, he good. You know why he's good? He got away from you guys. That's why he's good. He need a vacation. Got away from you guys. Triforce, I haven't seen... C&D hasn't uploaded a video in 2 days. What's going on? You okay? I don't think C&D is the ill person. Something's wrong with you. He didn't upload a video in 2 days and you're going crazy.
Triforce, let me bring something up, because the point that people keep bringing up is gonna make everything we've been saying. Okay, let me just say it, right? So people keep saying, well, Etika doxed himself. He doxed himself.
Okay, so mind your business.
We keep repeating that the viewers, and people say, oh, the viewers aren't the problem. If Etika's address is out there, so what?
So what?
If the viewers aren't the problem, nothing should happen, right?
Yep. If you have no evil intent in you and you see his address, you know what you would do? You probably mail him a postcard for Christmas.
Yeah.
But you know why you worry about it? Because you live in a society of wickedness. And you know there are wicked people out there. You're probably one of them. And guess what ran through your mind first? A wicked ideal. Someone may go there and kill him. Why would you think that? What's wrong with you? I saw the Etika tweet. I saw it. I could be like, oh, now I know where Etika lives. I can call him. It has phone number on it. I could have called Etika's phone number. I don't have Etika's phone number. I could have called him, but I have respect for him. So I just DM'd him. If he wants to talk to me, he'll reply back. If he doesn't, he doesn't. You know what the problem is with you people? You are egotistical. Why is he not responding to me? Who the f are you for him to respond to? Who you? Who are you? What is wrong with you people? What do you mean you people? You people! crazy. Act 2. Understanding African men in America. This is my understanding of Etika, based on my experience and what I know about Etika. Etika grew up in the hood. Homeless shelter. I've been there. I know what that's like. Where you gotta hide your toothpaste or your toothbrush. Dudes will run your pockets. If the residential officer isn't there, you may have to fight for your bed space. If you have any food, first of all, if you're stupid enough to bring your food to a homeless shelter and eat, you asking for problems. It's like jail, just not as bad, because other people there who are homeless know if they step out of line or do anything stupid, they'll get thrown out. Etika was raised in this as a young adult. I don't think a lot of you guys understand that Etika's still a young man. He's not in his 30s. He's not in his 40s like me. This guy's a young man who came out of them streets, the cold brick city streets. This guy says you can't just blame the fans. They're not listening. I think you guys' comprehension skills is. I literally.
No, it's fine, Triforce. We everything we say is literal. We're not making any examples. We're not making comparisons to drive a deeper point home. No, that's exactly what we're doing. Look, that's why I purposely am not acknowledging those comments, because they're purposely missing the point. Move on.
All right, thank you. So, Etika, coming from these hardships, it's going to require Etika to. Hold on, before I make that. No more sizzle. Tell them about the third world Triforce. Them not no struggle yet. No, they don't. We're going to get to that. That's why I said the understanding of African men in America. So, Etika goes from 0 to social media. What's the word for this? Social media celebrity status. Not overnight, but in the recent bam, it's up there. Like rappers, basketball players, and a lot of other people who get to that position. 00 Racer, drop 65. Thank you for speaking these big facts, Triforce. I always appreciate you telling the people what it actually is happening out there. Peace and love, Wakanda, forever. When basketball players come out of the college, sign a $50 million contract, first pick in the NBA, you know how many orgies they've had? Right after the draft, you know how many basketball players have like 5-6 girls in their room? Dudes is either smoking weed, some go crazy, and they're on opioids, crack cocaine, all types of other crazy nonsense. Who knows what it is, but they on it. You know why? Because they came from a position of nothing to heaven. Some of them don't really know how to, what would be the word for this? They don't, not adjust is the wrong word. They don't know how to, oh man, there's a word for this. It's not diligent. They don't know how to moderate the celebration. Because it's fun. It's crazy. Yo, this is crazy. You go nuts. Let's party. There's no difference from when, who won that, I forgot, it was in Boston. Some team won. No, it wasn't in Boston. It was in a state in America. Some team won, and you had a bunch of white boys outside in the street flipping cars and burning them and celebrating. And you know what the media said? These guys are just overreacting, going wild. Yeah, that's what people do. So for Etika to go from there to here, right? Like most African people, sometimes we take it overboard. Where we catch ourselves, sometimes it's too late. Sometimes we catch ourselves too late, and we come back and we apologize. Which, if you kind of think about what I'm saying, doesn't Etika do that? Etika is having fun on the stream, comes on the stream normal, starts talking, blah blah blah, starts going buck wild and whatever, and blah blah blah. It's like if I'm on a stream right now, I'm going through my little problems in my life or whatever, but we're not talking about that, and someone drops $10,000 donation on me. I'm going to delete the stream after I'm done celebrating on stream, because you're going to see a different Triforce, because I just got 10 G's. Let's celebrate. So I'm just going to go nuts. There's all types of stupidness going on, and I'm probably going to have to delete the stream, or the stream's probably going to get deleted. Honey, we're going to go to Ocho Rios, and we're going to have some good time tomorrow and get my wife some weed, and she can smoke, and we're going to have sex and have a great time on the beach. So she's going to probably put on her booty shorts, and she's going to be on a chair in the background twerking, and we're just going to be shucking and jiving because it's 10 grand. After that, people are like, yo, Triforce is wilding out. I got it. The following day, oh shit, kind of overdid it there. Oh, wait a minute. YouTube studios, whoop, click, delete before I get my channel striked. Now, some of us, well, I wouldn't do that. To be very honest with you, I'd be like, oh, wow, we'll get a little bit rambunctious, but at a time I'm going to want to calm down, because I have a mission, and my mission is to help African people around the world. So although I can get a little bit rowdy with my points of views, right now I'm not rowdy. This is not rowdy. I'm just loud. Yes, I'm not rowdy. But like on these other topics and stuff like that, like I know I have to make sure I don't jeopardize my channel. So although I'll say I'll kind of get crazy, I won't do that. But y'all are not, and I'm 41. So I'm a grown man who's gone through a lot of years of experience with a lot of problems. You guys are not giving Etika the space to be young. Y'all don't even give C&D the space to be young. Yo, where's C&D? Y'all do know C&D just turned 20 not long ago? Well, 21 not long ago? Are y'all aware of this? Y'all are acting like he's been here like C&D's 30. Like the guy's 21. Yo, why saying he's smoking weed? Because that's what most 21-year-old kids do in America. Especially at 21. Let's look at the context here. He did it on his birthday. Oh, so you condoning it, Triforce? No, let's take it into context. Let's look why he did it. He did it because it was his birthday. He was celebrating. Now, was it smart for him to do it on a stream with his audience? No. This is a lack of experience on his side. Should he have known better? Yes. But we all make mistakes. Is he crazy for it? No. He's 21. He overdid it.
First, let me interject really quick.
Yes, jump.
Because now that if you think about it, remember when people were making videos about Etika saying that he wasn't streaming enough, and then you had a response?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he was obligated to respond to everyone. Why he's not streaming?
And you see, and this is what I'm talking about. Dude slowed down on the streams. Dude started complaining. Now that he's giving you all types of content via Twitter and live streams on Instagram and things of that nature, now you have a problem. Sometimes people need a break. They don't want to deal with thousands of people coming at their neck because they need sometimes you just need a mental day off. Just wanted to point that out there.
Yes. And for those who are working or they like, damn, they can't stay, don't worry. This is one of the few videos that I will leave on the channel. So if you can't stay, it'll be here. Don't worry about it. And shout outs to Irvin in the room. And Irvin is another person who's around C&D and is around Etika. And we keep telling you guys, they're okay. They're young. They're having fun. Relax. They're not the ones who need to relax. You are. Your hypertension, hyper exaggerated, whatever, is what perpetuates the problem. You calm down, they calm down. That's how it works. This is called attention, people. There's a guy. You don't know who he is. I won't mention his name because I don't want people to go give him attention, because if you do, he will probably go out and go shoot someone, right? He's a retro gamer. He spews nothing but negativity and illness. And if you see the way he acts on his stream versus the way I see Etika, no, he's definitely crazy. Dude pulled out a gun on YouTube and said, this is why I carry this for protection. And literally said, if he knew what he knew about me today, based on him, I'm some evil guy, he would have dealt with me. Did you just threaten to kill me? Or said if you known and you had your gun, you would have shot me? Yeah. But guess what I won't do? I'm not going to make a video about it on social media or tweet it on social media and make an issue. Why? It's just going to give him attention. And then let me remake this point for you guys. And when I give him that attention, because he had already pulled out the gun on stream and everyone saw the gun on stream, and I quote from Eminem, never live to regret what you said. When you're me, people just want to see if it's true, if it's you. What you say is the raps, what you do, so they feel as a part of your obligation to fulfill when they see you in the streets, face to faces, you for real. And that will make him come and shoot me. You know why? Because you, the audience, perpetuated it. He has to maintain. The audience want to see. People want to see if it's true, if it's you, what you say in your raps, what you do, so they feel as a part of your obligation to fulfill when they see you in the streets, faces, faces, you for real. So if you had ignored them, they just run their mouth off. E-thugs. Typing online. They ain't really gonna do it. They just talking crap. That's it. Pause for 1 second. Let Me Be Free says, thank you, Triforce, for educating everyone. These goofs don't know how it is when you're a black African and from the hood. They don't know how important it is to mind your business and how it could save your life. Etika was very lucky he lived today. When I saw someone sent me the video, I was like, Triforce, they swatted Etika. And I was like, what happened? They said, just watch the video. When I saw him and it's like, Etika, open the door, I was like, oh my God, they're gonna shoot him. That I was thinking that in my mind.
Triforce. There's literally people in the chat saying that it wasn't a swatting. So let's get it from the horse's mouth, who's in his pinned tweet. He tweeted an hour ago. Wasn't I #1 trending in the world today thanks to swatting? Internet personalities shouldn't have to fear for their lives like this. I am a powerful black man. Will not fool to intimidation from internet trolls trying to ruin my life online. Another swatter got 25 years. So yeah, so for all the idiots saying that it wasn't a swatting, Etika is saying it himself.
It was a swatting. So, but oh no, but wait, no, but no, hold on, no, well, wait, Etika's crazy. They're right, even though he's saying it. So Etika doesn't know what he's talking about. He's nuts. They're right.
We're all crazy, you know.
Yeah, clearly,
all of us are insane. All of us are insane.
This guy says it was not a swatting. I saw a SWAT team. Wait a minute. Okay, this is crazy. They came in there with riot gear. And they had police shields.
Yeah. Let me see your hands to make sure you don't have a gun. But that wasn't a swatting.
Something's wrong. This is what I'm telling you. This is the mental. Something's wrong with you people. Something is wrong with some of you people. You people, something's wrong with y'all. A black man gets swatted, says he got swatted, and you're like, he didn't get swatted. This is, and that's another thing. What Africans have to deal with in America. We'll go through something, and American society, which is predominantly white, tells us what the experience is. We can't tell you what we experience. We'll tell you what we experience. You go, nah, man, that's not it. What? But you're not in our shoes. Nah, man, you don't know what you're talking about. We're not in your shoes. We're all the way over here behind the screen. So we're going to tell you what it is. And then you wonder why we have a problem with y'all. This is why we don't want to deal with y'all no more. This is why we just want to go over and go deal with ourselves. Because y'all will never understand us. Etika is literally watching the stream right now and he's tweeting alongside. And some of the things you guys are saying, he's countering it. And you guys are literally saying it's not swatting. Swatting has nothing to do with bombs. Swatting is literally making a hoax call to emergency services. Yes, and there was no emergency. Etika was in no danger of hurting anyone or himself. Yet, a bunch of militarized police officers kicked in his door and said, "Stay on the ground. We're looking for a gun or anyone else in here." What is that? Or wait, let me get it. It has to happen to a white guy, then it's swatting, right? Is that what you're saying? Only when it happens to white people, then it's swatting. But if it happens to black people, it's not swatting. Or the only time it can be considered swatting when it happens to black people is if we get shot. Is that what you're saying? And that's not me making a statement. I'm asking a question because I'm trying to understand you since you can't understand us. Because currently, according to you people, we're crazy. Black people get shot for less. Etika has to try to traverse this, the terrain of a society not meant for him or people like him. And yes, America isn't meant for black people. Your founding fathers made the country and said so. They had to amend the Constitution to then include us. But remember, factually, the original Constitution, I got nothing to do with black people. He built the country for them, not for us. Well, they got us to help build the country for them, not us. Then when they said, all right, you served in war, go build your own. And we did. In Philadelphia, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and they bombed it. And this is a fact. Like, you don't believe me? Black Wall Street. Look it up. Look up the Philadelphia bombing. United States government bombed these areas that were, there were settlements made by black people. We tried to make our own in the country and they bombed us. Killed men, women, and children. I'm not making this up. So, here he's race baiting, pulling the cards, blah, blah. But you have to keep in mind, I'm just speaking the facts. I can say what I say comfortably because I live in a third world where when I walk down the street, 99.9% of the people look like me. Etika does not live in that world. He lives in a world where he could have died today. He could have died today by people whose job is supposed to serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law, which it's just uphold the law. Serve the public trust and protect the innocents, no longer in the police mandate. It's just uphold the law. And those who don't get it, what I just repeated was RoboCop's prime directives, if you have not seen the movie or played the video game. So he has to contend with that. And Africans in America, like Etika, have to contend with that every day. And then we have to go and smile in the faces of people who are not a part of our ethnic background and culture and hope they're decent. Because many of them who smile in our face are snakes. You guys heard of the Rick Fox situation on Echo Fox? On his executive board, one of the executives wrote to Jace Hall and said, called him in the N-word. This is corporate esports. Calling Jace Hall the N-word. And you know what y'all was going to say? But there's no racism, Triforce. Something's wrong with you people. Something's terribly wrong with you people. We're not making this up, guys. We're not. So, I'm going to put the last 10 minutes on this. I'm not trying to drag this out. Try to be more patient with Etika in terms of the content he produces. Try to be more understanding when he's going wild. When he's going wild and you see someone in the chat donate to Etika, yo, go do this wild, crazy thing to perpetuate the situation, the entire chat should condemn it. Because it's something I know Etika does all the time. Someone will send them money to do some wild, crazy stuff. Etika will then ask the stream, should I do it? Should I do this, guys? Should I do this? And then some people will donate yes. They'll donate more money to add to it. So since all you guys are concerned about Etika, donate and say no. Do like what me, Jagan, and people on Empire Arcadia did when we went to Anime Base channel. When we saw her, that people donated her to drink herself into illness. We donated to tell her not to. You guys have to understand, we all share in this. Dan Mizu says, Etika fan base, what is that? Mistakenly feels entitled to his entertainment. They don't understand how it feels to be vilified. You're vilified as mentally ill by your own fan base and have SWAT called on you at your own door, bust down, and tried for illness. Disgusting. Facts. Thank you. You guys have to understand. There are a lot of evil people in the world. I've said this on Etika's stream before with the eviscerated one. You have some people who are good. Some people, they're not evil. They just make mistakes and do bad things. And then you have evil people. These people out here who influence. Because Etika still has to make his own decision. Don't get me wrong. Let him make his own decision. Let him suffer the consequences that may come. He's a grown man, not a child. He's a young man at that. But he can suffer his own consequences. He apologizes when he can, and if he can't apologize, that's the nature of the world. Us third worlders down here, people die in the street every day. It's normal. What the hell is wrong with you? Nothing's wrong with me. That's the environment we're in. Something's wrong with the world. The revolution will not be televised.